And my first beauty contest was an absolute disaster because I remember walking down that ramp with a, आपको एक number दिया जाता है. So I was holding that number and I'm walking down the ramp and say, "Hi, my name is Flora. These are my hobbies." And
Coco Chanel rightly said that beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Hello guys, welcome back to the third episode of this season. Before starting off the show, first I would like to reveal the celebrity who is present with us today. She does not need any introduction, but still, she is no other than Flora Saini, who is also known by her screen name Asha Saini. She is an Indian film actress and model. She predominantly works in Tollywood and Bollywood and also appeared in a number of Kannada, Tamil and Hindi films. She has acted in over 50 films and co-starred with noted actors. She is a very fine actress in OTT platforms where she appeared in various popular web series. So welcome Flora, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Aishwarya. It's a pleasure being here and thank you for such a warm welcome and such a beautiful introduction. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. It's great to have you here today. So before diving into an exciting conversation with Flora, first let me give you all a sneak peek of today's theme. It is a thing which we as humans do not consider as a priority, but it is so important for our mental health as water for our survival. It is self-love. It means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. A very important topic on which we will come back later. First, let's know a bit more about Flora. So Flora, you are a highly successful and notable actress. You worked so hard to get here. Your father was an army officer. So how did you choose acting as a career? Like what drove you into this particular field?
See, I always say that I'm an actor by chance and not by choice. मैं जब school में थी, I was a very fat kid. So I had braces and I was one of those. पता है ना school में बच्चे होते हैं जो like boys in your class tell you, "Arey, get me that girl's number. I think I want to be friends with her. Can you get me that number? मैं तेरे को एक समोसा खिलाऊंगा." So I was one of those जो दूसरी लड़कियों के नंबर लाके अपने क्लास के बॉयज को देती थी. But so my journey, I'm a firm believer in destiny. I feel that आप कितनी भी पढ़ाई कर लो, बहुत सारे लोग मैं जानती हूँ कि from engineering, they've studied so hard, like they studied so much and then life has got them into acting. They've left everything and chosen acting over other things. Acting, choreography, there's so many fields that people have chosen. So I feel that destiny there is a master author sitting up there who has written the script of our life, and every day is a page out of that script, and every person you meet, every entry, every exit, everything you speak, everything, me meeting you and having this conversation, it is a part of that script. हमारा आज मिलना बात करना लिखा था and it is happening exactly as per script. And I feel मतलब मैंने अपनी life से एक चीज सीखी है that when you're a good person, good things happen to you sooner or later. That is been my taking from life, the one lesson that I learned. But yeah, so basically I was a fat kid who finished her school and I had nothing to do because मैं boards के results की wait कर रही थी and करने को कुछ नहीं था except just wait. And that my father was in the army, so he was posted in Calcutta for that period of time, and we had nothing to do. There was no cable, इतना ज़्यादा cable नहीं था, and we didn't know what to do. So Calcutta has a lot of these small clubs. Calcutta Cricket Club, Wands Club, Saturday Club, Army Club, lots of clubs. They're very socially active. So they have fashion shows, they have beauty contests, Tambola nights, jam session nights, all of that. So because करने को कुछ था नहीं, result की wait कर रहे थे. So I started participating. My mom and another auntie in the regiment, they pushed me to participate in this one fashion beauty contest. And my first beauty contest was an absolute disaster because I remember walking down that ramp with a, आपको एक number दिया जाता है. So I was holding that number and I'm walking down the ramp and say, "Hi, my name is Flora. These are my hobbies." And apart from my dad and that uncle from the regiment, there were only two people. And I was like, hello, everybody is dead quiet. आप दोनों चुप हो जाओ, because सारे लोग यही सोच रहे थे कि यार ये इतनी मोटी है, क्या सोच के यहाँ पे आई है. And I was out in the first round. Second contest चल रहा था फिर वहाँ पे कहीं पे, and these ladies got after me. They said, चल एक और contest हो रहा है, let's participate there. I said, hello, I've been insulted enough. मैं क्यों जाऊँगी? I'll be out in the first round. It's so bad for my self-esteem. So they said, नहीं चलना, बड़ा मजा आएगा, हम सिखाएंगे. So they put me on a diet. They started training me for my question answers, कपड़े, and even when I did my first contest and I was out in the first round, I saw the other girls. I saw how well prepared they were, how they dressed up, how they walked on the ramp, and at that age, when you see these girls, it makes a good impression on your mind. So I was like, wow, ये कितनी अच्छी लगी है. But काश मैं भी ऐसे दिखती. But during that, वो जो 4-5 कॉन्टेस्ट जहाँ मैं रिजेक्ट होती जा रही थी कॉन्स्टेंटली, मैं ये मानती हूँ कि sometimes in life your rejection is actually your preparation. It is not your failure. Because all that time that I was said first round में निकल जाओ या निकाल दिया जाता था, तो मैं unconsciously जब नेक्स्ट कॉन्टेस्ट में ये लोग मुझे पुश कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि I don't want to feel embarrassed. I don't want to come home कि अरे यार इस कॉन्टेस्ट में भी निकाल दिया. I started working hard, not realizing question answers, and my only task was कि once I get into the top 10, because top 10 के बाद top 5 होता है, फिर top 3. I'm not even aiming for top 1. I'm talking about top 10 तक अगर मैं पहुंच गई, तो मैं आंसर दे सकती हूँ क्वेश्चन का. एंड वो मेरे को, बिकॉज आई वाज अ गुड स्टूडेंट, आई न्यू आई कुड डू दैट, बट वहां तक पहुंच ही नहीं रही. सो बाय द टाइम वो जो रिजेक्शंस चलते रहे थे, आई लॉस्ट वेट, my confidence, my sense of dressing improved, and then once I started getting into that, I think एक contest था जिसमें top 10 में पहुंचे, वहां पे my answer was brilliant. That took me to top 5, because till top 10 तक जब तक नहीं पहुंचते ना, all the rounds are based on beauty and your body. It's not about your mind at all. They don't know how you think. They don't know how you could answer, or what is the total package. They don't know. So that's how my वो beauty contest का था. So one of those beauty contests, Army and Delhi have the biggest army clubs, basically. Bombay and Delhi have the biggest army clubs. So we were having the Make Queen ball, and I was in Delhi at that time, and वहाँ पे जो Make Queen था, I participated. I was the first runners up, and somebody there asked me कि आप फिल्म करना चाहोगे? आदमी पागल आ गया. I asked my dad. तो पापा ने बोला, देखो पढ़ाई नहीं छूटनी चाहिए. This is just a hobby. This can't be your career. I said, yeah, पढ़ाई नहीं छूटेगी. अभी तो कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं ना, तो कर लेते हैं. So my father then said, okay, if you want to do it, go to Bombay, do a course, because somebody's money is riding on it. See how you feel, कैसा चलता है, फिर decide करना. Okay. So I came to Mumbai. I joined my acting course. It was a 4-month course, and I was into my second month when I got my first Telugu film. And once I was there, again, it's destiny, right? मेरे एक्टिंग इंस्टीट्यूट के ex students थे. They were looking for a new face, and the hero of that first film was a ex student of that acting institute. So जब the producer director told him कि यार we are looking for a new face, मिल नहीं रही है, he said मेरे acting institute में ढूंढो ना. So they came there, they auditioned us there, and I got my first film. While I was shooting my first film, I got my second film. So the first film was not like a blockbuster, but it got me my second film even before it was released, just because I was living, opposite the second director's house, and he used to see me come and go and, do my lines, story. And the second film actually changed my life. Uske baad there was no looking back. There was just one film after the other, because the second film it was a commercial success, and it got me a lot of critical acclaim. उसके बाद so I feel success came very early to me, and I did not know the value of it, because now I see girls who get into this line with a lot of preparation. They know हमें actor बनना है. हमारा ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. हमारा था भाई ये hobby है, pocket money मिल रहा है, ठीक है. उसके बाद ये सब छोड़ छाड़ के जाना है. So there was no planning, and I was really happy with whatever work was coming my way. So that's how I landed here, and फिर I also joined Delhi University via correspondence to complete my graduation. But हर साल जब एग्जाम्स होते थे मैं शूटिंग कर रही होती थी, तो 2 साल तो मैं किताबें लेके घूमी. Third year I told my dad, Papa, I can't. I don't know head or tail of what is written in the first year and the second year ka books, and they expect me to do all the exams together. It's not happening. But and career ठीक चल रहा है. So then there was a complete shift from what my dad wanted me to do, like pursue acting as a hobby and have a proper career. This became my career. But I'm an actor by chance, not by choice. Given a choice, and now I don't think I would have liked to change anything. But yeah, life takes you where it wants to take you, you know.
Yeah, like wow, that was an exciting journey, but full of hard work and difficulties also. I would say, like, the first thing, वो boys सोच रहे होंगे कि why didn't take your number. Okay, and like, and the thing is,
Yes.
and the thing is, like, now you're so successful.
That was my revenge, you see. उन्होंने जो मेरे को समोसे नहीं जो because क्या करते थे ना वो, they would make me do this thing for them. I would get them the number, and फिर my mom used to be a teacher in that school. So they would tell me, सुनना मैं तेरे को बाद में पैसे दे दूंगा. तो अपनी mom से बोले, उसमें 1 रुपए का समोसा मिलता था हमारे स्कूल में, तो मुझे मम्मा से ना 1 रुपए ले आ, हम समोसा. So I used to also get them the number, also treat them with the samosa, and then I used to be like, मेरा समोसा. तो ये मेरा रिवेंज था उन सारे लड़कों के साथ. But of course they are my good friends who got married now, so yeah.
So yeah, they like must be thinking, and why they didn't take your number, and why they didn't have the good friendship thing with you now after watching so many of your movies and everything. And the best thing was that you didn't step back. You just kept going, and people around you also motivated. And the biggest thing that आप criticism से पीछे नहीं हटे. You take it as a challenge and you put it on your way, and you just did the miracles. That was the biggest thing you did. So, like, you're not just a great actress, but you have a keen interest towards our community. You received the Great Daughter of Soil Award in Mauritius for your work towards with the poor and disadvantaged. Can you please tell us more about it, and also about your experience working in that particular project?
So, see, it's just that being an army kid, you know, एक वो रहता है. Even though I got an award from the Mauritian president, it is not for any work that I have done in Mauritius. It was because लोगों को पता नहीं है कि Mauritian president भी he's an Indian, Anirudh. So it just happened that to promote his community, उनके यहाँ पे ये रखा जाता है, and there were just some people who had seen me do this, and they referred my name. और बस ऐसा हो गया. It was nothing planned, and I feel कि I don't know. I think my mother does more than what I do. मेरी mom का तो regular रहता है, मेरा फिर भी शायद you know when you have time off from your shoots, या फिर आप ऐसी कई जगह पे हैं जहाँ पे आप ऐसा कुछ देख लें which affects you, and then you want to do something. My mother, I think, does more than me, and without thinking, ऐसा भी नहीं है कि charity या doing something for someone is on her mind. It's just day to day, कुछ ना कुछ हमारे around, like they say कि I believe that angels, since God can't talk to you, He sends angels to talk to you. So when you are down and depressed, or if you have some wrong person in your life, when somebody, कोई stranger, your parents, or another best friend who you don't consider to be a best friend, comes and tells you, यार उससे थोड़ा बच के रहना. This is how God talks to you. He's trying to, stop you from making a mistake. पर हम उसकी सुनते नहीं हैं, हमको लगता है अरे छोड़ो ये तो इसका selfish interest होगा. But he's giving you a thought कि देख, ध्यान रख, सोच, and like even I have been there कि आपकी सोल आपको कुछ बोल रही है कि यहाँ गड़बड़ है, बट आपका दिमाग बोलता है अरे भाई ये तो ट्राई करना ही करना है. So I feel that God talks to you through angels, and I have had my share of angels. और मुझे लगता है कि दिन में आप कभी भी, दिन में क्या, आप कभी भी, कोरोना में तो हम कितने दिन बाहर ही नहीं निकले, बट लाइफ में कभी भी आप किसी को देखें, be their angel. There's a reason why you're seeing this. There's a reason why you see a dog who's hungry. There's a reason why you see a sick man, old man who's standing at a medical shop, doesn't have money, or small things. There's a reason why you see it, and if you let go of that, he would not be happy. He who's writing your life.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is a very big thing. Like you have such a busy schedule, and you are taking some time out to help people there in the world. And personally, I think like we as humans should help each other. We should help. We should be always there, because हम अपने लिए तो जीते ही गए हैं. But किसी और की help करना is not a big deal. You can just take out some time other than your interests and hobbies. हम एक movie देखने जाने के लिए, song सुनने के लिए, तो अपने फ्रेंड से बात करने के लिए तो we take out some time ना. तो थोड़ा time we help, किसी की help करने में, it's not a big deal. We should be there for people. Like it makes a connection.
It's not even true, and it's not even money. You don't need to even do charity with money. मैं बहुत सारे लोगों को जानती हूँ, even my mom, जब सेट पे होती है, सेट पे बहुत सारा खाना बच जाता है. शादियों में, if you know, कितना सारा खाना बच जाता है, which they throw away. Simplest thing. बॉम्बे में I see this a lot. मैंने बाकी रेस्ट ऑफ द इंडिया में कभी नहीं देखा है. जो रेस्टोरेंट्स होते हैं, उनका जो खाना दे थ्रो अवे ना, दे डोंट, जो बच जाता है, जो लोगों का लेफ्ट ओवर भी होता है ना, थोड़ी सी दाल बच गई, थोड़े से चावल, वो फेंकने से अच्छा यहाँ बॉम्बे के होटल्स उसको बचा लेते हैं खाने को. और फिर उनका रात को होटल बंद होने के बाद एक आदमी की ड्यूटी लगती है, वो सेट है उसकी जगह. डॉग्स को भी पता है कि इस टाइम पे एक आदमी आएगा, चाहे वो बारिश हो, ठंडी हो, धूप हो, कुछ भी हो, उस सेट टाइम पे आदमी आता है. और वो खाना वेस्ट करने से तो अच्छा है कि दूसरा खा ले, क्योंकि जानवर बोल नहीं पाते हैं. कोरोना में भी हाउ एक इंसान बोल सकता है मुझे बुखार है, मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, वो कैसे बोलेगा? सो आई थिंक it's not even charity by money. You can just do itna simple. I know of people who have tied up with hotels कि आप अपना खाना मत फेंकना, मैं आऊंगी शाम को, आपका होटल का जो भी बचा हुआ खाना है, जो लोगों का बच जाता है, आप मुझे दे देना. And they do it. So it is remarkable. I think बहुत मुझे प्यारे लगते हैं ऐसे लोग हैं जो दूसरों के बारे में सोचते हैं, स्पेशली एनिमल्स के बारे में जो सोचते, तो और भी ज्यादा I really admire them.
Yeah, these things are just a small deeds which you're doing for other, like your beings around you. आप अकेले नहीं आए हो इस अर्थ पे, you have some people around you, you have animals, you have nature. So it's like फर्ज है आपका कि आप उसी केयर करो, and it's everything. So Flora, you also worked in one of the most popular web series on OTT space, Inside Edge, where you played the role of Aisha Devan, and you just boomed the audience with your acting. Can you tell us about your experience and your reaction, like after receiving such good reviews from the people?
So Inside Edge, I'm super proud of being a part of Inside Edge. It is a larger than life first original series to be nominated at the Emmy Awards. And वो सेट पे रहना ही इतना मजेदार था, because no other series I know of only shoots in stadiums, real cricket stadiums, hotels, airplanes, उससे नीचे बात ही नहीं है. And the first series I know of that is shot abroad. The second season was shot in Georgia. So larger than life, और बहुत ही कमाल के लोग. I'm such a big Richa Chadda fan. I love her. I think she's a remarkable person dil se also, apart from being a fabulous actress. My entire experience has been great, and I'm so happy that I really wish season 4, 5, 6 कुछ तो आगे भी जाए, जहाँ पे stop ना लगे. पर मुझे बहुत ही मजा आया इनसाइड एज करके. एंड आयशा दीवान हैज हैड अ जर्नी. सीजन 1 में छोटा सा पार्ट था. सीजन 2 में विक्रांत धवन, दैट्स विवेक ओबरॉय के ऑपोजिट, दे नीडेड समवन हु कुड बी हिज अलाय. So they didn't know कि किसको. So mystery woman, and I was like, hello, seriously, and that big a part you're giving this. Yes, and I love it that people loved it. I love the sarees that I'm wearing. They were so good. Then season 3 happened. It's been a great journey. I've totally loved being a part of all the seasons. Grateful, eternally grateful to Karan and Excel Entertainment for that.
Yeah, it was like a very popular series, and you will not believe, like my father is in his room and he's watching this particular season right now. So yeah, it's like very big, and Inside Edge did really good work, and all the reviews, which is just booming the internet this time, is like wow, it's like a very popular series like right now. And like in today's era where we are so busy with our work, creating fame, producing money, that we become too hard on ourselves and have forgotten that self-love is also a thing. What are your views on the same?
Uh, no, that is true. Like Abhi 36 Farmhouse, my next film that is releasing on the 21st of Jan.
Wow,
We are so
congratulations.
busy promoting it. So my entire day goes like this, scrolling. Mama कुछ कह रहे हैं, कुछ और बात है. And because your mind में इतने सारे tabs खुले होते हैं. So my mom could tell me something to do. I'll say हाँ, and I'll forget it because another person has told me a third thing to do. So there is no time, and by the end of the day you just left with one headache, that's it. और आंखें खराब अलग से होती हैं. But that's how life is now, digital. Yes, there is less time for self-love, but I think one must take out time because COVID ने तो हमें यही सिखाया कि don't take these moments for granted because we don't know. We lost so many of our friends in COVID or their parents, or आज we are blessed to have our parents with us, but there's so many people in COVID, they don't have their parents anymore, Bhuvan Bam being such a big example.
Yeah.
So I feel that we should not take life for granted, these moments, these people who love us. जिंदगी, पैसे, काम, ये सब तो चलता रहेगा, but 2 मिनट also, पता है एक और चीज मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ, मैं भी ये करती थी. When your best friend calls you or your boyfriend calls you, you take the call, hi baby, right? When your parents will call you, हाँ मामा जल्दी बोलो क्या है, right? जबकि उल्टा, your parents should get the हाँ मामा बोलो. That's how we should speak to our parents, and we don't, because your boyfriend आज है कल नहीं है, दोस्त आज है कल नहीं है, हमें नहीं पता. कोविड में कौन आपके साथ था, कौन आपको खाना बना के दे रहा था, कौन केयर कर रहा था जब आप सिक हुए? Parents. So I think that's one thing that kids today need to know, because I see मुझे लगता है कि हमारे टाइम पे हम तो बहुत ही ज्यादा सिंपल थे. Kids today are way ahead, but way ahead होना बहुत अच्छा है, but values जो है ना वो कभी नहीं किसी को भूलनी चाहिए. और ये नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि your parents are actually your own personal gods, right? And हमें ये हमेशा ख्याल रखना कि हम एटलीस्ट मॉम डैड से बहुत ही प्यार से बात करें, बिकॉज इनको बहुत इफेक्ट होता है. सो रूल नंबर 1, इफ यू रियली वांट टू डू वेरी वेल इन लाइफ, मुझसे भी ये गलती होती, कई बार मैं भी हाँ मम्मा जल्दी बोलो मुझे क्या है, बट we should not. I think we should really learn to speak to our parents the way we would speak to the one person we love in this world.
And this thing is the like हम तब इसको realize करते हैं जब वो चीज़ें हमारे पास नहीं होती हैं. Like we humans have such a thing in ourselves inbuilt कि जो चीज़ we have हमें उसकी कदर नहीं है, but जो चीज़ हमारे पास वो नहीं होती है तब हमें उसकी कदर पता चलती है.
Correct.
And the thing is, like friends, boyfriends, and everything come and goes. Like they are the part of
Yeah.
life. It is a journey. People will come and they will go. But the one thing which was always there, the first thing you saw when you were born were your parents. They made you.
Yeah.
They just brought you up in this world. So you should be like very thankful to them. आप कितने भी बड़े हो जाओ, कितने भी famous या successful बन जाओ, you should never forget your morals. Like you should be very down to earth and rooted, because and especially to your parents, because उनको attitude या show off करके what you will gain. They were only there in your hard times, in your good times, and they only know that who you truly are. So yeah, you should be really very thankful to your parents, because they just sacrificed everything to make you a successful person today. So like most of the time when we are being too hard on ourselves, we do it because we are driven by desire to excel and do everything right all the time. हमें बस वो भूख है कि हमें ये भी चाहिए, हमें वो भी चाहिए. We are not satisfied in one thing. This is a human nature, and that is why we just forget self-care.